It's the 21st of May, 2013, and we are coming at you live on bvocal.com. I am your host, Skeena, and we've got a great show for you today with This Day in History, Weird Fact of the Day, emails and tweets, and of course, if you are joining us live on bvocal, there will be a chance for live Q&A. Just a reminder that the Skeena Beat is now available as a podcast on iTunes. And now, time to throw it over to This Day in History. On this day in 427 BC, the Greek philosopher Plato was born. On this day in 1980, the movie Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back was released. On this day in 1840, New Zealand was declared a British colony. On this day in 1471, King Henry VI was killed in the Tower of London, and Edward IV took the throne. On this day in 1982, the British landed in the Falkland Islands, and the fight was on. And finally, on this day in 1688, the English poet Alexander Poe was born. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And that's it for this day in history. Now it's time for Weird Fact of the Day. Did you know that General Custer wasn't actually a general during his last stand? We all know George Armstrong Custer simply as General Custer. However, he was only a general for a brief period after being given a field promotion at the age of 23 to brigadier general from captain, shortly before the Battle of Gettysburg. Needless to say, from the timing of his promotion, he didn't keep his rank long after the war. He was given back his rank of captain. At the time of his death, he had the rank of lieutenant colonel, and that is our weird fact of the day. If any of you out there who are listening know of a weird fact, please email it to us at theskeenabeat@gmail.com or send us a tweet at theskeenabeat. And just a reminder that the date and time of our next live broadcast is available on our blog, theskeenabeat.blogspot.com. Now, it's time to throw it over to email and tweets. Alright, here we go. Our first email is from Clive in London. And Clive writes, "My girlfriend wants me to propose, but I want to keep my options open. What if something better comes along?" Well, Clive, I think you need to take a hard look inside yourself. I mean, if something better comes along, or people always think the grass looks greener on the other side of the fence. That's just the way we are. I would say, though, that if you can't commit to your girlfriend, then you shouldn't string her along. Break up, let her find someone who can commit, and you can go chasing after the elusive something better out there. So good luck to you, Clive. Our next email is from Jen in Houston. And Jen writes, "Whatever happened to saving yourself for marriage?" Well, Jen, it's basically gone the way of the dodo. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's still there. It always has been there. What's changed is the fact that living together before marriage has become socially acceptable. You see, in the old days, nobody flaunted the fact that they were sleeping together outside of wedlock. That just wasn't done. People knew that it did happen, of course. There's no denying that. People knew that men would visit brothels, the wives would stay home. It simply wasn't talked about in polite company. That has changed. Now it is socially acceptable to live together before marriage, to be sleeping together before marriage, whereas before it was done but never talked about. So what has happened to it? Nothing has actually happened to it. What's happened is that society now says, yes, it does happen. Here it is for everyone to see. Whereas before everyone knew it happened, but nobody said anything. So, thank you, Jen, for your question. Our next email is from Peter in Vancouver, and he writes, "What is the best way to get someone that annoys you to leave you alone?" Well, Peter, I've always had good luck with saying, "Please leave me alone, you annoy me." But if you want a less direct approach, I'd suggest you find something that person doesn't like, something to talk about, per se, a subject that this person does not like. And every time this person comes around, talk about nothing else. After a while, they'll stop coming by. So, thank you, Peter, and good luck. And that's it for tweets and emails. Remember that if you have a question, you need an answer, please email us at theskeenabeat@gmail.com or send us a tweet at theskeenabeat. Also, blogs and my abbreviated answers will appear on our blog. That's theskeenabeat.blogspot.com. Come check it out. We have you can download podcasts directly from our blog. You can also read the emails and tweets and stream our episodes live. Now, this is the point in the show where we were hoping for some live Q&A. However, looking at our screens, it is not to be today. So, a reminder that the Skeena Beat is now available on iTunes. That's the Skeena Beat, one word, on iTunes, or simply search Skeena. And the Skeena Beat podcasts are available, apart from iTunes, on Spreaker.com, SoundCloud, and Buzzsprout. And of course, our blog as well. Also, you can stream us on BeVocal, on YouTube, and on our blog. Well, that's it for the Skeena Beat today. I am your host, Skeena, signing off, saying goodbye. Have a great day, everyone. You deserve it. Goodbye.